Hello, Magic English 8 here, and today I am with you for the second episode of our valuable book, Communicate What You Mean. If you already have seen the previous clip I have put up on parallel structures and fanboys, you must have some idea about these concepts that we covered previously. So you must know what a phrase is, what a clause is, and the clauses which are of two types, independent and dependent clauses. And then you should know coordinating conjunctions, or those 7 fanboys in parallel structure. We talked about these concepts in the previous video, so if you haven't seen it, prerequisite to this clip is that one. Please go and watch it. And today we are talking about pages 50 and 51 of this beautiful book. There is some exercises here on parallel structure. We know that from previous clip. Parallel structure says before and after a coordinating conjunction or a fanboy, we need the same grammatical structure: noun, noun, verb, verb, adjective, adjective, phrase, phrase, clause, clause. Now here, these two exercises are talking about this concept. Let's go over them. Exercise 1, page 50 says, correct these sentences. So some of these sentences are not parallel. We need to correct them. Look at number 1, please. In the summer, we like going to the beach. Going to the beach, gerund phrase, and to play tennis. Obviously, it is wrong. I will have the answers below this page for you. My best friend is kind, adjective, and so we're looking for an adjective, but it says helps, which is a verb, wrong. Walking, gerund. To swim, infinitive, wrong. This one, let's talk about it later. They had gotten married, and PP, again, wrong. This game is simple, adjective. A great way, adjective, noun, phrase, wrong. You need a haircut, noun. And to get some new clothes, verb, phrase, wrong. A good teacher is someone who is patient, dependent clause. And when you ask a question, always so these are the answers. Number 1, in the summer we like going to the beach and playing, or we like to go and to play. Either is fine, because you know after like, both forms, infinitives and gerunds are acceptable. My best friend is adjective and always adjective. The adjective for help is helpful. Provided that you don't know what the adjective for help is, you gotta go to your dictionary. I recommend Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, a very good one. So it says help, and here under help you can find helpful, which is the adjective for that. Okay. Number 3, walking, gerund and gerund are both. Could it be to walk and to swim? To walk and to swim are both. Could it be? Yes, it could also be. It's rare, but it could be. Infinitives can also function like subjects. Like Shakespeare, to be or not to be, that's the question. So, to be or not to be, subject or subject. Swimming and walking and swimming. Correct. Number 4. It says, when people start driving less, dependent clause. And manufacturers make more fuel efficient cars. Okay. So it should be when people start driving less, and I guess I have missed an if. There must be an if here. Yeah, there is an if here. So, and if manufacturers make more, that one is a dependent clause. A dependent clause. And dependent clause. So dependent clause and dependent clause, there will be less environmental damage. This one is okay, and It doesn't have any problem. So the beautiful part in question 4 is, for example, fuel efficient cars. A very beautiful chunk for you to put into your vocabulary notebook and then use it in your speaking, in your writing, whatever. Fuel efficient cars. And also this one is beautiful, environmental damage. Environmental damage. Were I you, I would transfer them into my vocabulary notebook to be used. Number 5, they had pee-pee, they'd gone married, and gone on their, it's not went, and gone on their pee-pee and pee-pee. Go on a trip, go on honeymoon, go on a vacation. So the preposition for that is go on. Don't say go to a trip, go to travel. These are not English. The game is simple, comma, yet it is a great way. So independent clause, it is a great way. And again, independent clause. Independent clause, independent clause. Now it is correct. You need a haircut, noun. And some new clothes, noun phrase, correct. Or you need to get a haircut and to get some new clothes. That is also another way. And this one I like. Of course, it's a bit early. This question has come prematurely because prerequisite to that is the idea of adjective clauses, which we won't touch on until page 128 of the book. So a good teacher is someone who is patient. Who is patient? Dependent clause. And who always explains clearly? Dependent clause when you ask a question. So dependent clause, who is patient, and who explains clearly, two dependent clauses. Now this one is correct. Exercise 2 on page 51. I like these exercises whereby you're supposed to produce language. They are by far better than those exercises that you match or you find mistakes or something. These contribute to your better thinking. And for these exercises, I recommend that you look them up in your dictionary, try to come up with beautiful words, beautiful ideas. Most people want to find a job that is adjective, and so we are looking for an adjective for a job. It could be easy, it could be money making, it could be prestigious, it could be whatever. Below this exercise, I will tell you about that, the answer. Traveling to a foreign country, gerund phrase, and gerund phrase can be a wonderful experience. To learn a foreign language, you must practice speaking it and, for example, listening to it. I will tell you the answers. Smoking is a bad habit, adjective noun, and another adjective noun. The police believed that the woman knew more than she was saying. But this one we need to talk about. The old man wanted to move in with a relative, prepositional phrase, but not with, again, another prepositional phrase. Computers are easy for young people to use, yet, so a phrase here, another phrase there. And the last one, the company needed to hire someone who could speak Italian and, for example, you could go with Italian and English, or speak Italian and write Italian, or who could speak Italian and who could do something else. I mean, it's you who decide which part of the sentence to choose and to parallel with the previous part before the fanboy. Now, these are the answers, some tentative answers. You could go with your own. Most people want to find a job that is well-paying and fulfilling. That is well-paying and rewarding. Just now came to my mind. Beautiful. A rewarding job, a fulfilling job. Better than easy. Traveling to a foreign country and experiencing its culture. And experiencing its culture can be a wonderful experience. Beautiful. To learn a foreign language, you must practice speaking it and immersing yourself in its environment. Immerse means to go deep in something. So practice speaking it and it is practice speaking it and practice immersing yourself in its environment. Gerund phrase, parallel. By gerund, I mean verb ing. Smoking is a bad habit and a killing pastime. A bad habit and a killing pastime. Or a killing pastime, or you could say, for example, a dangerous move. Adjective noun, adjective noun. The police believe that the woman knew more than she was saying, but didn't have enough evidence to prove it. Verb phrase, parallel with believe that the woman knew more than she was saying. Verb phrase, verb phrase. It could also be two independent clauses. The police believe that the woman knew more than she was saying, comma, but she was denying it. If you got two independent clauses linked by a coordinating conjunction, you need a comma before. The old man wanted to move in with a relative, but not with a stranger. Prepositional phrase, prepositional phrase. Good. And computers are easy for young people to use, yet can be intimidating for older generations. Or verb phrase, are easy for young people to use. Verb phrase. Can be intimidating for older generations. Verb phrase. Intimidating or frightening. Okay? Oh, there's one more left. The company needed to hire someone who could speak Italian and communicate effectively with international clients. Verb phrase. Could speak Italian. Verb phrase. It could be who could speak Italian and who could, for example. This is also possible. Who could communicate effectively with international clients. Okay, so this is the story of coordinating conjunctions in parallel structure. Exercises 1 and 2 of the book Communicate What You Mean, pages 50 and 51. Okay, these concepts are basic to your writing skills, and most of the students don't care about these things, take them for granted, and then they out of the blue see, oh, my IELTS writing score always comes down. So you need to pay attention. If you are aiming for 7 or higher, you need to pay close attention to your punctuation. Each of these commas and things also matter in your score when it goes above 6.5. Okay, thank you for watching this video clip. I will update this channel with new clips about Communicate What You Mean and the exercises that follow. This book does wonder and magic if you just study it carefully and if you just try to implement it in your writing and speaking. Okay, thank you very much. Provided that you are not subscribed to this channel, please do so. You don't want to miss the contents coming to this channel, okay? And introduce this channel to your friends and students who might need it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, take good care, and bye.